So today's video in Am I a Crazy Sports Parent had to deal with something I hadn't really had to deal with before, which is trash talking in Landon's fourth grade basketball league. We went down to Mount Pleasant and played, we ran roughshod over one team, beat them by like 25 or 30. And then we played another team who was very good. I think we definitely could have beat if we had our full roster there. We pulled up a couple kids from third grade and they played their butts off. We ended up losing, but we had to deal with the kid that was trash talking. And the crazy thing was he wasn't even actually a player on the other team. He was guest playing, and just the kid is behaving poorly on the court and basically just making comments to a bunch of different players, very disparaging. And it was a valuable lesson. I had to talk to Lan and the other kids about how to stay mentally tough, keep ourselves in the game when people are literally trying to take you out of your element. It's things that you're going to have to deal with your whole life. It doesn't just stop at fourth grade sports. It goes on junior high, high school, if you're fortunate enough to play collegiate ball, and then it goes on to the business world. People are going to try to take you out mentally out of the game if you're competing for a contract. If you're competing for for the same girl, other guys are going to try to talk trash about you, try to keep your game off. Same thing probably for girls, etc. as well. But it was just a really good lesson. We had to talk to our kids about being mentally tough, realizing that our value is not in what other people say about us. Your value, at least for our kids and our teammates, comes from their identity in Christ, and them knowing that they are fearfully and wonderfully made, and then just not worrying about with kids that are literally just like, by all accounts, appear to be kind of bad kids. Like, literally no other way to put it. Probably not a Christian thing to say, but just seemed like a really kind of a troubled kid the way he was behaving. So that being said, being mentally tough translates really well during your early years, adolescent, and into in parenting. Right, I had to take a step back instead of losing my cool. I didn't hear about this until after the game, etc. Later that evening, but just consoling my kid, and then obviously hearing from other parents the way this other kid was acting. Just being able to have a little bit of an elevated, removed mindset, and instead of losing my cool, listening to my kid, explaining the value, the lesson they can learn here, and then how they can apply it into the real life. So not really crazy parenting stuff this week, but just a really fun weekend and valuable lessons to be learned. So hope you enjoy the video. Thanks.